Well, hello. Welcome to Jamie Does Wild Bikepacking. I was just watching an excellent video. Today's video, if you'd like to stay and watch, Jamie goes solo into the woods. In this video, he encounters many things: hard rain, wind. As well prepared as a wild bikepacker can be, sometimes things don't go to plan. Enjoy the video. Me again. I'm just deciding whether I'm gonna stick this out or not, because I've got rather wet on the way in, and I think it's forecast high winds and wet most of the night, so it's whether I stick the tarp up and stick it out or go. Right, that was a bit of a faff. I've got a tarp up, so I've got a bit of a dry area now. Sun's going down, so really I need to get set up and see about getting a cook on while there's a bit of daylight. I'll just show you what I'm working with. Been to this spot before, but I didn't camp out there because I really need the tarp facing this way with the wind and the rain driving in. So I've got a DD 3x3 tarp. I've got all the stuff under there because I've got a bit of a dry spot. So, got some Prizik knots, if you can see them on there, if it'll focus. And I've lifted the back up a bit, so we get a bit of runoff. And I think I'm gonna get set up and get cooking, and then I'll perhaps see about getting my sleeping bag and stuff out after. It's probably a good time to do an hour watch. I'll get this in before it's completely dark. Like I say, I really need to get the fire on. I've got a Wolf and Grizzly fire frame, so I'm going to be cooking over that tonight. But right, stop faffing, JB. Here we go. It's going to be a quick one because it's a bit wet out here. We've got an Old Faithful here, Ghost Ship, another Ghost Ship, very nice. And we've got a Northern Northern Monk, because I have. Didn't bring any fire lighters, so I had to put a bit of methanol on there to get us started. I was hoping to have a bit of dry wood to put on there as well, but I don't think that's going to be happening. So I'm relying on these hottie logs, so when they get going I can get a bit of a cook on. Just had a bit of a major disaster with a tarp then. That wind really blew and lifted all the back end out of it. Front end's alright because it's on a ridge line, but I'm having a bit of a problem with the wind coming under it. I've had a little respite in the wind, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can now before it starts blowing again. I've got a candle on, Just hanging there, because anything you put on the floor seems to blow away at the minute. Right, so I'm cooking in this pan. I'm heating some water up in there, which doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I think we might have to put some more hotties on that. I think we're getting some water in here. Well, there's some extra water now because I've took the lid off and it's raining, and I think the steak is starting to sizzle, so I think we're getting there now. It's surprising the difference in temperature under here to out in the rain. So I'm going to come back under here again and a bit more ghost ship me again, but then I think we've already done that. I don't know whether I'm doing a walkabout. Just come out here just to see what's happening. The wind's picking up again. I think I'm going to scarp it. I have noodles in that pot now. It's boiling away. I just took the steak off for a minute. That was cooking nicely. Just going to rest that somewhere. Oh, there we go. Rest that back on there. Teriyaki noodles, these are warming me up nicely. I didn't think to see them. I was getting a bit cold there for a minute. I've chopped my steak up and I've put it in there with it. The weather's not getting a lot better. Didn't really want to do this, but I think I've made a decision. I'm gonna get packed away and get back to the van, because this wind is just hammering here and I'm not too keen on being in the trees when it's as windy as this. I think if it was just the rain, I'd stick it out. Because it's so windy, I think the sensible calls to get back to the van, go home. I sound a bit disappointed now. Right, perk up. Yeah, we live to fight another day. That's how we look at it. Right, there is nothing to see. Literally, there's nothing at all to see. It's that dark. I've got to try and get back to the van yet. I'm just thinking it probably would be easier to stay here than get back to the van, because yeah, it's a bit of a walk in the pitch dark. So I'm going to get, oh, it's quite nice under here in this tarp out the wind, but I suppose I've got to do it at some point. Right, I'm going to put the tarp down. I might do a twirly thing. I can't say morning because I'm not going to be here in the morning. I'm not going to cheat and pretend it's dark in the morning and go and cook a breakfast. I could cook my breakfast, couldn't I? No. I'm going to put the tarp down and then I'm going to go. Right, I think this is where I hung it when I come in. So all packed up. Got this. I don't know why I'm doing a bloody bag review when I'm standing in the rain, but there you go. Bought this Eurohike 65 litre rucksack reduced from I think £80 down to 20, so really putting some money into the channel now. I'm not intending to do many of these walk-in jobs. I'm normally a bike packer. Oh bloody hell, it is probably raining now. I'll just probably stop talking and get going. Yes, quite basic, but that carries all my stuff in, so that'll do. Right, I'm gonna get going. Usual rigmarole, nothing to see, can't see anything anyway. Whether I've left anything behind, better pick my hip bag up. Right, let's get out of here. Rock out, all that stuff, yeah, right, off we go. That's basically what I can see. Not a massive amount. Whew. It's a nice sight. Van there.